Let me ask you another question. Which company is this? Right, easy. There's nothing on there that says Nike at all. And we all recognize that instantly. And part of what we recognize, part of it is the branding, the swoosh. It's hard to not recognize that. But Just Do It is so ingrained in us as part of Nike that we see it and we go, that's what it is. Their mission statement is one of the simplest out there. Their mission is to make everyone an athlete. Doesn't that make perfect sense for them? We all want to be the athlete when we use Nike products. And so they've done something where they've created a mission that drives everything else in the experience. One of the things that I encourage you to do is to go back and write a customer experience mission and keep it super brief and super simple. And use Nike as your guide. Because it's not really about the products you're selling. It's about the experience that you're delivering through those products. So think about that. Nike doesn't mention their products. Most mission statements I see are pretty bad. Because it's great that we all want to be the best, but it doesn't really mean anything. We want to be the best and serve our customers really well. Yay! Who doesn't? So think about your world. Think about exactly your world that you can control and create an experience mission around what you want to deliver to your customers. If there's one thing that you walk away from today, if you do that, great. Because that will guide everything else. Then you have a touchstone that you can say, is this really living up to what we want to do as our mission? And if you can start thinking about the experience that you're providing with the products, then you move past transactional. Because if somebody comes in there to buy some of these products, they're running an errand, right? And they're trying to take care of something in their day. So there are a couple different ways that can go. One is they check it off the box, everything goes fine, they walk away. That's a simple transaction. It's successful, but it doesn't mean that they had an experience with you. And right now, there's a lot of competition with these big box stores and everything else. And so looking at ways that you can provide more of an experience about the experience would be really powerful. So think about that. Write a mission. Because mission drives everything. But really, experience that we have, that we walk away from, and we say if it's a good experience or a bad experience, that comes back to what I call the Seamonkey Syndrome. Anybody see these in the back of a comic book as a kid? And don't they look happy and fun? They look so great. There's like a family and a king, and it says instant pets. That's my favorite part. Own a bowl full of happiness. And so you get all excited because this is what you're promised, and then this is what you get. So the way that we as human beings evaluate experience is actually about expectations. I have very different expectations when I ride the bus versus when I fly first class. And I'm sure all of you do too. We don't get on the bus and sit down and say, where is my complimentary champagne? Because the expectations are set for us. Now, if we get on first class and nobody offers us complimentary champagne, we go storming off the plane and complain on Yelp and say they were awful. And that's what this is all about. So setting the right expectations is absolutely important as well. So how realistic is your promise? So write your mission. Think about this question next. How realistic is that promise? Can we really deliver that? And if we can't, what are we going to do to deliver that? Because this is another great example that somebody sent me. This is what they were promised. And this is my favorite part. She was going to her boyfriend's mom's house for the first time for Thanksgiving, had never met the woman, so she sent flowers ahead of time. This is what showed up. I mean, that's pretty spectacularly bad. That's like somebody working at making that bad. So think about all the steps that she went through to get there. The mission of my company is really, it sounds deceptively simple, but the mission of our company is to ruin fewer days for customers.